Hey MTG Grinders, welcome back. We've finally got another Magic Online video for you guys just to check out. Now this one's going to be based off, as you can see, based off this jeskai burn control deck that one of our MTG Grinders, Coen Malones, actually was able to grind his way to a top 8 finish in a recent PTQ. Here we go. So for those of you that haven't read it yet, make sure you check out the bit of a report basically from Coen on the deck. So here's the list that he produced. Yeah, it's quite an effective list. Obviously he did well with it, so I thought we'd doing the honor of building the deck online and running it through some games just to give you guys a bit more of a view of the deck and see how it plays out. Now let's bring up the deck here. Now there are only some slight changes to Coen's list, and that's mainly around the mana base, just due to cost effectiveness. So at the moment, don't have any of the flooded strands available, and also wouldn't mind having a couple Temple of Epiphanies in the deck and some Battlefield Forges, I think, was a part of his deck as well. So at the moment, we're just running with what we can afford. So the rest of the deck is pretty much identical. There are a couple of things that we'd like to look at. I've spoken to Coen about this. Now, in his deck, he did have two Stoke the Flame main deck. Now, there's been a bit of a concession to that, so we've actually dropped on for an additional Arc Lightning. Coen felt that it was just better for the deck. Now, and we've also added in a Kratos Clause as a bit of a finisher. So, we're just going to try that out to see how it goes. Now, he felt that Arc Lightning was more effective, as Stoke never really came up as being a valid card for him, although it definitely has its merits, that's for sure. I mean, being able to burn out a Butcher of the Horde, or anything that has a power of, up to 4, including that of things like Sidisi, obviously 3/3, also things like Corso Crufix as well, that's in the format. So yeah, look, as I said, it has been a while since we've had an online video series running, and really disappointed in that, but hopefully we can get things back on track now and keep you guys interested in checking out our vids. Now, I want to say big thank you to everyone that's joined the page recently, and keep on checking out the articles. Dave's been doing a fantastic job cranking out a few articles here and there, and with people like Lewis on board helping out, also writing, and now Coen with his report. It's fantastic to see everyone getting involved. So keep on putting out the results, guys. Keep on checking out the page and supporting us, and we'll keep trying to deliver the content as best we can. So anyway, here's the deck. We've got 3 Hushwing Gryphs and 4 Mantis Riders as the main creatures here. We also have 2 Stormbreath Dragons in the deck as well, as pretty much a finisher, along with 1 Chandra and 1 Sarkhan, as you can see. And a lot of burn, we've got some we've got some utility cards like Ether Spouts and Dig Through Time, help us store into some cards, and also Jeskai Charm. It's very powerful, helps us just get that last bit of damage into our opponents, really. The Jeskai Charm is quite a good finisher. Also can save creatures, can make them a bit bigger, that sort of thing. So can be quite a versatile card. Yeah, pretty straightforward deck, really. So hopefully it plays out that way. We've also got a couple of Ashcloud Phoenix. Now, in the games that I've played so far, I've found that Ashcloud Phoenix isn't necessarily that good in some of the matchups. So we'll just have a look at that if we can. So we've got Ashcloud Phoenix here. When it dies, return it to the battlefield face down. So far in my experience, whilst it is a strong card, I haven't found it to be that good in this deck. So I'm happy to play with that and see how it goes. Yeah, so that's just another potential finisher we've got there as well. Moving on to the sideboard, a couple of erasers just seems to be the stock at the moment, stock standard thing to have. Glare of Heresy could be in the deck as well. We're going to try, as I said, we're going to play with Coen's list. Now, I for one am not a big fan of this Dictate of the Twin Gods here, and and with Deflecting Palm, not a big fan at all. So they're very loose spots, I feel, at the moment. Something like some more counters maybe, or even looking at Chain to the Rocks could be a valid card here. There's a lot of options we could bring in that spot, I think, which could be quite beneficial for the deck. A couple of Prognostic Sphinx, again, even Coen's not too sure on this, but didn't really know what to replace it with. So we're going to play with it and just try it out. We've got Magma Spray to bring in against the aggro decks, Burn Away for the whip decks. Quite an effective tool for those of you that haven't seen it. Kills a Siege Rhino or something like that, and also exiles the graveyard as well, which is fantastic against those matchups. And Hostilities is just another sweeper. So that's the deck, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and look forward to having some more videos done. We'll see how we go. We'll run a 2-man, and then we'll run it through an 8-man today and see if we can get some wins and play some good Magic. Feel free to leave any comments you've got, and stay tuned.